Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry. I'm a sociologist, author, lecturer, mother, grandmother. I'm a woman of science and faith. I want to give you 5 tips for dealing with stress during this crisis. Stress and frustration are a response very often to being in circumstances and conditions and environment that we don't typically find ourselves in. We're working and living a lot closer than we normally do, and it's causing a great deal of stress and frustration. Stress and frustration are the foods of illness. They reduce your immune system. Think of your immune system as an army that you deploy to fight a disease or an illness or an injury. And when you're stressed and frustrated, that army is being deployed to deal with your argument with your husband. So when you really need it, they have to go on leave, or they're overworked. Stress is the food of chronic illness, and you just don't want to add anything more to this battle that we're already fighting. So here are 5 tips for dealing with your frustration and your stress. I've had to deal with a lot of it in my life, just throughout. I have 5 adopted kids. They're all extra need, and I got 3 at once. And so any new change can bring on stress, even a positive change. Even when you find yourself moving or in love or getting married, it can bring on this kind of stress. So this is added stress. Some of this can be thought of as new and different and wonderful. You're home with your family, you get to spend time, but it's too much. So first thing, when you find yourself getting frustrated, angry, stressful, breathe, stop, and take 5 deep breaths. And try to do them away from the person that you're stressed at. Just give me a minute and go breathe. And you'll find that that immediate rush of oxygen will help you kind of set things back to where they need to be. Number 2, ask yourself what the frustration is. It's not the first answer. Think 3 thoughts back, and you'll find that what you thought you were frustrated at is not really what it is. Yesterday I got really frustrated. Fatima had asked me for an address, and I was trying to give it to her from one device, but it was in 2 devices, and it was trying to move it, and I was getting frustrated with it. And it could look like I was frustrated with my daughter. I really wasn't frustrated with my daughter, and I wasn't even frustrated with that situation. 3 thoughts back, I found the source of it. And it had to do with requests that had nothing to do with what needed to be done. And so I was able to immediately reorganize that. But because I have a chronic illness, which is MS, it kind of wiped me out. And if you allow this stuff to take you out, it will take you out. So I needed to just stop and rest and just kind of give my body over to healing itself so that I could go back into what I needed to do and what I had to do and how to do it. Apologize quickly. Process it later. Sometimes let's find out really what happened and why it happened, and let's deal with the what and the why and the how, because we need to know. So I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I am not mad at you. I am not frustrated with you. This is something that I have to figure out what it is. And before we go any further, let me tell you that I am sorry. No intentions of hurting you. Please forgive me. Forgiveness means foregoing the need for revenge or restitution. You don't give up power by saying, please forgive me. You just don't. So apologize quickly. And repentance is turning around, which means not doing the behavior again. Get up and move. Circulation will really help the situation. It helps. You need to circulate and, get everything flowing and moving and going. So get up and move. And last but not least, find more ways to laugh. Laughter increases the endorphins that help to fight off disease. The more laughter we can have during this crisis, the better we're all going to be. And we're going to come forth unmasked and beautiful and glowing and amazing, but you're gonna have to laugh. And we're not in a funny situation. So find your humor, laugh, love, heal, and stay in peace. I love you. I really, really do.